Right, another case review today. It's finally arrived. This is the DBrand Grip case for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I've had this case for my iPhone 15 Pro Max and I absolutely loved it. I took it exclusively with me for a month away in Thailand, and the grip on this case just provides that kind of reassurance that your phone is not going to fall out of your hand. Let's take a look at it. So firstly, installing the skin is really simple. You take the backing off, flip it round across the middle, line up the camera holes basically to make sure that they are all lined up and centered properly. Obviously making sure that the skin is straight along the sides of the phone case. Push those down to secure them, then flip the phone round. Make sure you line up the bottom edge of the phone properly so that that's all lined up nicely. And then once you've done that, pull away the backing paper that's stopping the middle from sticking, smooth down the section at the camera control bump, and then smooth down the rest of the skin. Very simple to get installed. Now, once you have it installed, you've got whatever finish you wanted on the back. I've had the purple Damascus on there. I've now got the black Damascus, triple black Damascus. The finish is probably not coming through fantastically well on camera, but it's a very nice, very sleek combo, very stealthy look to the phone. Now, taking a look around the case, you've got a fully covered camera plateau here, making sure that none of that is going to get damaged. When we put the phone on the case, you'll see how that works in a second. Going around the inside, you've got no different colored material or anything like that. It's quite a simple case, looking case in that regard, but it is supposed to be still very drop protective. Let's stick the phone into the case and let's go from there. So the grip case always goes in with a very reassuring snap. It's a very tight fitting case. If you look around the sides, I can barely peel this away at all. It's very strong fit. So if you do drop your phone, you're not going to be expecting this to be popping out and your phone being separated from the case. This should do very well from a protection perspective. The buttons are not floating buttons. You've got these slit kind of buttons, but they are still very clicky. You can hear that there. Very nice, very reassuring. You've got different texture on the action button versus the volume buttons, and you've also got texture on here. You've got a interesting looking camera control button with some ridges on here, but the camera control works very well. You can get in very easily. Swiping is very nice and smooth, very fluid, and it's picking everything up with no delay or lag, so that's very nice. Double pressing works very well, changing the exposure, etc. That kind of thing works very nicely. Now, the thing with this case, the grip case, is basically the grip. It is extremely nice and reassuring in the hand. The phone does not move around at all. You've got this micro dot texture going all around the case. Probably hard for it to get picked up on camera, but it's got lots of micro dots, which just provides this real great reassurance in your hand. Obviously, the best way to protect your phone is to never drop the thing in the first place. Now, iPhone 17 Pro Max is a huge phone, biggest iPhone ever. So having a case which gives you some reassurance, especially when you're trying to do the hand gymnastics to reach around all four corners of the phone, it's very reassuring having this grip. You've got these additional sort of shiny grip strips on the side here, which also helps to provide even more grip. In terms of lay on the table design, you've got the kind of arc here where the top and bottom corners are raised and the center is lowered. I don't have a tempered glass screen protector on here at the moment. There's still a bit of lip in the middle and significantly more at the corners. If you've got a tempered glass, whichever one that might be, you're probably going to be flush in the center, but you'll still have some raised corner so that if you do put your phone face down, you will not be on the screen protector and you will be just on the case itself, which is reassuring in a drop, because even if you do drop your phone, you probably don't want to break your screen protector every single time. There's a lot of cases with very thin lips. This does have a very thin lip at the center, but it is much more raised in each of the corners, meaning that you will likely not have the same screen protector breakage issue as you do on a lot of cases at the moment. For some reason, a lot of cases are just not giving the same screen lip that they did 2 or 3 years ago. The great thing also about this is you can customize the look. You can put all different types of skins on the back. Me personally, I'm waiting for the real tan leather to come into stock, and I'll be replacing this with the tan leather version. It's on back order at the moment, so I'm not sure when that's going to arrive, but it should hopefully arrive soon. And then you'll basically got, for me, best of both worlds kind of leather case. You've got real tan full grain leather on the back, and you've got the really grippy protective phone case that DBrand does with the grip. Now you can also see here that they've kind of flattened out this whole camera plateau here, so that when you do put your phone down, there's no wobble anymore. Even though this camera plateau stretches all the way across, the lenses are still raised out of the plateau, meaning that if the phone does still wobble a bit, less than it used to, less than the 16 Pros and previous, but the phone does still wobble. Might be hard to pick up on the camera, but also these camera surrounds, the cameras are actually inset as well, so they're actually slightly lower than the case, meaning you've got good protection there from putting your phone down, rubbing it on the actual surface. You're not going to get you shouldn't be scratching your camera lenses just by placing them down. The LiDAR sensor, the flash and the microphone have got deeper grooves here just to give them access. Overall, this is a really nice case. Let's just check out the MagSafe strength. I'll bring my anchor base into here and it just picks it up no problem. The iPhone 15 Pro Max version that I had didn't have the best magnets. It was a lot weaker. Still loved the case because just of the grip and the handling, and it was just really, really easy to stop yourself from dropping your phone. But this picks it up really nice and easily. It does swivel around a bit because the skin is smooth, but that's just because I'm yanking this up into the air. But it's having no problem picking that up at all whatsoever. Now, also looking at the mount that I use in the car, which is just a cheap add-on to put the Apple MagSafe puck into, that goes on nicely. It takes a fair shake for it to fall off, but otherwise it's pretty, going over speed bumps, things like that, that's not gonna be causing you an issue either. So overall, I really love this case. This will be spending probably a lot of time on my phone, especially when out and about, when you're trying to use your phone with one hand. Having that additional grip makes it much easier to keep the phone in your hand and makes it much less likely that you're just going to drop it in the first place. I'm not sure what the drop rating is on this, but I don't really tend to believe those anyway. If you have a bad drop with any phone case, just a random angle that doesn't work very well, you can still crack the screen. But if it doesn't fall out of your hand in the first place, it's not going to break. So I love this case. I think I'll be using it quite a bit. I do lament the fact a little bit that I can't really see any of the cosmic orange of the phone apart from just the rings around the camera. You're basically you're taking that beautiful orange color and you're saying, I don't want to see it anymore. But I guess this is all about protection and grip, and it does really, really well in that regard. So there you have it, DBrand Grip. Great phone case, love it. This is mine. I bought it with my own money. DBrand don't know who I am, but I will leave a link in the description. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not affiliated with DBrand in any way, shape or form. Just love this case and want to get the word out. So thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like to see more of me. If you do like the video, it does help Google know that, people like it. It's a good video. People should watch it. So please do give it a thumbs up, like. And again, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more content on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, AirPods Pro 3, and the Apple Watch Ultra 3 as well. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.